We'll go ahead and call the Board Works public meeting, Board Works and Safety meeting for August 15th, 2017 to order. Board member Kristen Funk's going to be gone today. She already prearranged that she wouldn't be able to make it today. So we'll go ahead and move on with Board member Anderson and I. Do I have a motion to approve the previous meeting's minutes?
So moved.
I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Look through the claims for this.
Absolutely.
Okay. Anything like that mention?
Something that pops out.
I don't see our sign page.
I think there's 2 buckets.
Okay, yeah, there's the
Pretty
sign
average.
page. Looks like $89,167. It looks like a probably light 2 weeks, really.
The lights on.
Yep. No major payments out. Do I have a motion to accept the city's payment of claims?
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Next, we have the blight claims. And here, Steve, I'll just give you this.
I've not seen that.
Okay. We have a total request from the Blight Fund for $73,235.86, which includes Miami County recorder fees, demo and greening fees. Yeah, the bulk of it, the $46,735 is paid to Merritt and Son Excavating for the demolition and greening.
That's one of the bigger ones we've had.
Yeah, they've got
Yeah.
a lot done this last
Yeah.
couple of weeks.
Yeah, I see we've got, well, that's just the deed recordings on here, so not really a good indication of all the houses that he's taken down. I have seen them on 5th Street and I think 2nd. So,
Just moving right along with those.
yeah. Is there any questions about the blood elimination? Any questions from the public? Have a motion to accept the blood elimination claims?
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. I think this is the one she wants us to sign here. And next we have the city attorney report. Do we have anything on the city attorney's report, Dustin?
Not at, not at this time, just nothing out of the ordinary, just the day-to-day stuff.
I know we've got a lot going on recently, but we do have the rules and regulations for the police department and fire department. We still need to
Right.
get before this board, so apologize to our police and fire departments. Haven't got those before the board yet, but we'll get those soon. So, under old business, we don't have anything. New business, we have Richard Ekman, Masonry Solutions. Is a Richard Ekman here?
I'm representing the companies.
Okay. And
What's your name, sir?
Mike Williams,
Mike Williams.
I'm the owner of the company.
So you're doing more than representing.
so it says need to block off parking spots on Wabash Street for the First Baptist Church repairs the 16th and 18th.
Yes.
Okay. Looks like it's going to be during regular business hours.
Yeah, and we really won't need that. It's that many days case of rain.
Okay.
We should be in and out of there if we beat the rain.
Okay. Is there any comment or question from fire or police or traffic?
You know, we got our own.
Okay. And how many spots is that going to be, do you think?
I think 3.
3 spots?
2. I think he said 2.
2? Okay.
And then on, that's on Main Street, or Wabash Street. And on Main Street, when we go to move the lift in, we'll have to block that alley, or that way to get up in, because we got to get up underneath the wires. But then we'll be on the church property, and then when we come back out, we'll do the same thing, have to swing and move at the same time. but we'll have people there to block traffic and to get us in and out.
Okay, so the alley there is going to be blocked up for maybe,
10 minutes at the most, and then 10 minutes when we come out.
okay, I don't think that should be an issue. Okay. Is there any concerns or any direction from our departments?
No, I'm good with it.
Okay. Is there any other questions from the public? The board? All right. Do I have a motion to accept Masonry Solutions' request to block off the parking spots on Wabash Street?
So moved.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Thank you very much, sir. Next, we have the Approved Firefighters Local 383 permission for the Drill the Boot campaign.
I
should
don't
be Fill
believe
the
Robert's here, but this is the annual Fill the Boot MDA for muscular dystrophy that we do every year. And we just blocked the intersection there at Main and Wabash. We'll have our ladder truck and an engine there, and the guys will collect. I apologize, I do not have the email. He forwarded that to me, I think the same email that he sent to you guys, so I wasn't actually prepared to speak on that behalf, so I don't know the date and I don't know the times.
Okay.
Usually it's, we get started at 9 and depending on the amount of volunteers we have, we're over by early afternoon.
Okay. Looks like I got the letter here, October 14th, from approximately 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m.
Okay.
Does that sound?
September 2nd there?
No,
Just for the 5K.
yeah, I don't know what you're looking at, but
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
That's our 5K.
Yeah,
Those are the
Nathan's here to
firefighters'
speak-
5K.
Nathan's here to speak about the 5K. So
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
the request from-
Yeah, and it says the Firefighters Local 383 Union at the bottom too. so
Yeah,
that's-
right.
Okay.
so this one for Fill the Boot is between the hours of 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. on September 2nd.
September 2nd. I knew it was coming up, but again, I apologize. I wasn't actually prepared to speak on that behalf, but Robert's not here, and it's something that we do every year, so.
Okay, 8 to 2, September 2nd. Okay, I see. All right. Is there any questions or any concerns? Please, I assume the fire doesn't have any issues with it, so. All right, any other questions from the public?
I'd like to see the fire department, when they do that, maybe collect another time for themselves or a fund other than just MDA.
Well,
I know it's a good cause.
We appreciate that, but yeah, we've done this for years for MDA, and actually we raised quite a bit of money. Usually it's in the $2,400 range, and
That's great.
so it's really good for that cause.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Okay. Any other comment from the public? Question? All right. Do I have a motion to accept the firefighters Fill the Boot request?
So moved.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Thank you for speaking on that, Chief.
Absolutely.
Looks like next we have Nathan Shively. And this is for the Approved Firefighters Local 383 Christmas for the Kids 5K. And I think I already read your time and date. So would you like to talk to us about it a little bit?
Yeah. Would you like me to come up?
You just want to stand.
Yeah, our local 383 has been doing a Christmas for Kids program for 20-some years, if not more than that, where we take money from ourselves and then go out and buy kids in the area clothes and food and toys and just all the necessities that they might not get. Last year we come up with the idea to use a 5K to try to help generate some more income so that we can help more families and be able to keep the dollar amount high enough that we can still provide everybody else the needs, but be able to help more families that are going to need it. And last year we had 60 participants in our first annual 5K, and it was a great success. So we're looking to do it again this year, like I said, October the 14th, 9 o'clock in the morning, up at McConville Park. We had a lot of great feedback. The course that we had ran, people didn't realize that miles available in the park. And two, it was so neat in the fall time with all the trees and running up the hill there behind South Crew School. So that was great. And we really appreciate you guys allowing us to do that last year and looking to do it again this year. What I'm needing to request is closing off Park Drive, basically from South Crew School entrance until basically German Street, their park entrance. There's two residences that would be affected by that, but we'll have enough people there manning the barricades and then just people directing traffic that if those two residences need to get in or out of their house, we'll be able to keep them away from the people. We're just asking to be able to shut the road down for the safety of the participants.
And you guys asked for this last year for that same road closed. Did you guys have any
No.
complaints or anything from the people that live there?
We didn't hear any complaints, and I don't know if anybody else did. So.
Good. Yeah, I remember the map from last year. I remember the discussion. All right.
Nathan, you might speak on how much money you raised last year and how many families you actually provided for.
Okay, we had 17 children that we were able to provide for. We spent somewhere between $1,000 and $1,500 on each kid.
Wow.
Nice job.
Yeah.
This year, they already surpassed that amount, haven't you?
So far, the income that we've gotten from the local businesses, they've just been a huge asset.
So it's been a huge success.
That's awesome.
Gotcha. And what organizations are you going through to get the children, the kids that participate in this? What organization do you go
We
through?
talked to the guidance counselors at McConnell Schools, Peru Schools, North Miami Schools, and they get the ones that really need it. You know, families that are starting to struggle, they're not always the ones that are going to everywhere and getting the stuff. It's the ones that you don't hear about or the ones
Gotcha.
you wouldn't think of. So,
Very cool.
Oh, that's really great.
seeing the smiles on the faces is really good.
Yeah,
So this is all of Miami County then?
Yes.
that's awesome.
That is great.
All right. Is there any questions from public? No. Do you have any other questions? Or? All right, do I have a motion to accept the Peru Firefighters Local 383's Christmas for Kids 5K road closure request?
So moved.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes.
Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nathan. Good job.
And I believe we have late entry too. Denise Yater.
I think my husband wants to speak.
Okay.
That'd be Tracy.
It's for the second Saturday of September.
Uh-huh.
For one, the parking lot's directly behind us that the city owns. We'd like to have it closed off, I'd say around 3 o'clock to keep, people from parking in there because we want to have another cruise in it. It'd be a bigger one than what we've had. That's just about it.
Gotcha.
And the post office parks there, so we're not going to interfere with them. Once they leave, then we can cut the back of it off so people won't come in.
Okay.
But, we're not going to keep any, like Poppy's Donuts, at 3 o'clock, they're sold out. It's just the people that comes to our business really parking in that parking lot.
Right. Is that a city parking lot?
Yes.
Gotcha.
So we would need some barricades, to seal off like Canal Street so people won't be able to come into it.
Okay. So sealed off at Canal Street and,
The alley between Broadway and Wabash.
okay. Is that,
You wouldn't be sealing off the alley going
Not
east
the
and
alley,
west.
just the parking lot.
okay,
Yes.
just the
Yeah, we're not
entrance.
going to interfere with the post office, mail.
South
Still
side of
come-
the alley.
Yeah, they can still come in from Broadway and go to the mailbox. But we wouldn't, cut that off to anybody, from the post office being able to leave or nothing. We wouldn't do that after they're left.
Todd, do you have any?
You said you wanted to close it at Canal and Broadway and,
Well, just Canal Street and the alley.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you didn't need to use the street.
No,
Oh,
no.
all right, yeah, we're good. I was gonna address that, me and Tish and I have talked about this. If you have a list of everybody that's does second Saturday, I think we need to do something, come up with, if you're involved in second Saturday, here's what you're entitled to. And you don't have to come to one of these meetings every time to ask for barricades or cones.
And I love the idea.
And that way,
Yeah, I think it's a great idea because
Yeah.
but there's a lot of them that are new and they're not like regular. I mean,
yeah.
I can see you guys utilizing that parking lot on an every month basis.
Sure.
But like last month we had Edward Jones in Hometown. That one maybe a one-time-a-year deal, but
But it'd be nice that they know that if you're gonna participate, here's your options. You know, call me at traffic, we'll get you a barricade that comes if you wanna have a car show or big barbecue or whatever.
Okay, great.
yeah, and you guys could honestly have it an ongoing thing while the weather permits, because I mean, you could definitely use the space.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty awesome.
Todd and I talked about it. We would like to get some sort of sign-up sheet for the people that know that they participate all the time, that they need special barricades or things like that. And we'll just get their information, and it actually saves him a lot of work because he just automatically knows where he's going every month instead of waiting. So I think it's a fantastic idea.
Well, what I could do is reach out to the people as we start doing that, maybe just give them your contact information and not have them go in front of the board to get approval to block off something that we know we're going
Yeah,
to
because
approve
we know
anyway.
that second Saturdays means there's gonna be some streets closed.
Right.
Right.
And some city lots that are gonna be used for the
Well, I'd say if they're
I
going to be
feel
in
like we could
streets,
also use
though.
it as incentives to, hey, if you know that you're going to be participating for 6 months of the however many months, then we'll go ahead and put you on the auto
Sure.
renewal list.
Oh, I agree. I think it
So-
would make it a lot easier for
Yeah.
everyone.
Right.
And the only thing is that with the streets, well, in any street really, because it could be an access issue for the fire department or the police possibly. For blocking off parking lots, I don't see that being ever an issue if they want to sign up for that. But,
there's that unused parking lot over there by the courthouse that a lot of people don't know is a city lot. That one north of Mallows, that's a city lot. You used to have to buy
Oh, yeah.
a permit to park in.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Took that sign down, they can use that. Cars.
we need to put that back up. We need that money. Taking down the
I
signs
think
for it.
Lori said that she hadn't had anybody come up there for a permit in 10 years.
Right.
And it's always sitting empty.
Well, then the county obtained that other lot next to TJ Phillips building, so I think that's where a lot of those
Yeah.
went.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay.
But thank you for all the barricades that you do put up for us, though. I know it's a lot of work.
All right, is there any other questions on the request from Club 14? Any questions from the public? Any on board? Nope. All right, do I have a motion to accept Club 14's request to, for barricades for the rear parking lot?
So moved.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, motion passes. Is there a, do you have like an idea of like a list of accommodations you're talking about, Todd?
Yeah, I can get that to you. I can make a list on what they can use.
Mhm.
Just give us a call. Most of the time, if it's these parking lots, and
Right,
it'll be those wooden barricades or cones and/or cones.
yeah,
And if it's going to be after dark in a city lot, we would, of course, put the ones up with the flashing lights so that people can see that. That's just a requirement to save us all from
right,
lawsuits. Somebody drives into a barricade that doesn't have a light on it at night.
yeah.
But, yeah, no problem.
Okay. I know, my thought on, like, the reserving or blocking parking spots, if it's an automatic during second Saturday approval, it could get to the point where there's no parking downtown for anybody to get to it, so I don't know if that's what, I don't know if we would want to make that a carte blanche,
Yeah, and I try to
approval.
encourage them as we talk to them to not utilize in front on Main Street or Broadway, trying to do side streets, alleys, a little easier to get that done. So I don't think there's been too much trouble. We did block off Fifth Street last month for the car show, but they ended up having 60-plus cars there, so they needed all the space they could get.
Yeah,
So, but that's also that wasn't a real big, heavily trafficked road anyway, and they left their 12-foot that the chief requested, so.
okay. All right, is there anything else to come before the board? All right, if not, a motion to adjourn would be in order. Yep,
I think the gentleman back there would like to talk to you.
yes,
Okay.
I'm sorry. And what was your name one more time, sir?
Rance Collins.
Rance Collins?
Yeah.
All right.
I spoke, like I said, I spoke with Mayor Walker about it before he got out of office. Come up and talk to him, I don't know, 3 or 4 times, and the chief of police, and they'd agreed. I just complained about the speed. I live out there 2 houses north of the new dollar store, And why that speed limit where they've got it at going up to 45, I'd like to see it go out to the city limit sign. It's the only place in town they can go 45 miles an hour, and that's way too fast, because 45 to most of them means 55. Or 60. I've seen cars run through there, I guarantee if I was sitting there with a radar gun, I could write tickets left and right. Deputize me, and I'll write the ticket. I just won't shoot nobody or arrest them, but by God, I'd give them damn tickets left and right. You know, whether they pay them or not, I don't know, that'd be the cops' job.
Right.
Go get them, or the city, but
And that's,
they come too fast. I've seen people walk through there, I've seen kids go through there, and I mean, they even block the road and act like they own that road.
yeah,
Mayor Walker told me, well, we're not gonna put sidewalks. I said, I don't want sidewalks. I just want the speed limit to the city limits, and then bump it to 45. Let them make all that loud motorcycle noise and all them loud muffler noises and all that speed. Let them take it on out there. When we are in city limits.
right. Now, I don't know if Todd, maybe you can, right,
The state supersedes us.
yeah.
Because that's a state highway, it's 19, and the state can set that.
He had spoke to him before he got out of office, they'd agreed to lower that.
They had never contacted us. I can call Dana Plotner
Mhm.
and get the ball rolling and see what, they're gonna wanna do a study, of course, that's the way state does stuff.
Right.
Even if they did one 2 weeks ago, they'll come and do another.
And you can get down that hill at 45,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
just coast. You don't need to, I mean, save gas and coast.
But I'll contact Dana.
But it's just dangerous now they got that dollar store. There's a girl pulled out there last week and a big truck come through there and I don't know how he didn't kill
Well, one of the
her.
things we can do in the, you know, as a quick solution is we'll move the signs up there. Speed limit. We got the radar signs, they're down at.
Well, they help, because you know, when they see them,
But
they stop.
we can move those up there for a couple weeks, and in the meantime, while I'm getting hold of Dana Plotner and see what he thinks, he'll want to come down and do a study, or he'll send somebody. And yeah, 45, yeah, it is. You're zipping along when you come down through.
It's too fast, but like I said, if I'm not careful and can't get out of the drive, there's limbs that hang out there. I mean, they'll run over you like, you know, people don't respect nobody anyway, and they half of them, you know, the way they drive. They're
Yeah,
just
that's
crazy.
the only thing we can do is I'll contact the Fort Wayne District Office. That's what we're in, is Fort Wayne.
I had a daughter killed here on 19, and I have fought that and talked, and maybe I've let it go too long, but there's, you know, it's in city limits. There's no place, I think it's in city limits, it's a city's deal. I don't see how
Well,
the state can
it's because
supersede that.
they take jurisdiction. They absolutely, just to tell you how much they take jurisdiction, when we were tearing these buildings down here, they stuck their nose in that. Because that's
It's
their
on a
road
state highway.
through here, and they,
It's in there right away.
it's their right of way.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
No,
we.
I don't think anyone here would disagree with you that they need to go slower. It's just a matter of how to get it done,
Yeah.
because we can't tell the
Like
state what to
buses,
do.
I mean, I've seen several cars go right around the school bus, right through there when they've got that arm out.
Yeah,
One thing,
35, sure, I'd rather get hit doing 35 than I would have somebody doing 50 and run me over.
one thing we might be able to do in the meantime, those signs, maybe increase the police presence up in that area, maybe just a little bit, until we figure out what we can do. But like he said, it's on a state highway, and we have no jurisdiction on that. What the state says and what the state sets the speed limit at, it's just unfortunate.
Hey, Todd, do they take any recommendations? I mean, like if the city had a concern, will they take that into
Dana's a
consideration?
good guy.
Yeah.
You met him at that one bike.
Yeah.
meeting. Him
but we've
and-
been able to work with the state pretty
Yeah.
well. So, I mean, it's not like they won't listen to us if we go ask them. But as far as me saying, yes, we'll get that done,
Right.
I can't.
I understand that, you know, but
Yeah.
I don't know, like I start fussing to the state then,
Yeah.
it won't do me no good, but I know they said that they would do something about it, so.
Yeah, I'll get a hold of him, and we'll go from there.
Does the city have even police cars, maybe that they could, you know, I like that speed limit sign that flashes, but you can put a vacant police car out in there when people see it, they will slow down.
I don't know if we have any vacant,
I know, that's
Police
probably
cars.
got one, you know, one's got 4 wheels.
The golf cart.
Can I ask what your address is, or I'm the chief of police? What's your address?
716 South Broadway.
Okay, I am actually going to start working some Tuesday nights. How about I'll bring my unmarked car up there, and try to meet you
John,
next
I'd love to
Tuesday,
see you
and
up there.
Have you sit down with me and we'll box some cars together. How's that?
Oh, I'd enjoy that.
Okay. I'll get with you. I'll get with you.
My name's Rance Collins.
Can I get a phone number?
The number is
Do it
76.
later. So his number's not on the recording.
Very good.
Mike, can you get it to me too?
Thank you.
Get his phone number. Okay.
Okay.
I appreciate your time, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you, Chief. I appreciate your offer. It's very generous. So, all right. Is there anything else to come before the board? All right. Motion to adjourn would be in order.
So moved.
I'll second. All in favor? Aye. Thank you, folks.